Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Oop, hang on. I just saw something. Quake 2. We're gonna change over the category to Quake 2. Hey, no, I said Quake 2. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. Let's continue with Quake 2 after that. Updating categories on Twitch. It's just something which never... I don't know. No, that's not right. Game Rogue. So where were we up to with this? I don't actually really remember. We had just finished munitions plant. Yeah, that's right. Or we were finished at the ammo depot. We'd beaten a boss, a flying vehicular Strog, and we'd secured this experimental fighter of theirs. And then we were going through their base collecting, I think, like an antimatter pod or something like that. So it's all blurring into each other a bit. We should be probably close to finishing this at some point, I would think. Oh yeah. We had a disguise at one point, but it ended up failing because of this. It detected that we were human. So, but we've been here before. And return to antimatter core, creative core. Okay. I have no idea where that is. I had been running around. You see, we went to a machine which created like a little pod for us. I don't think we need to go back there, do we? Ooh. That opened up that. That's a gravity well access. Gravity well, yeah. Gravity well access. We're just gonna have to run around a bit as I try and remember where we need to go. Up there, I think. I don't think we've been up there. Getting into there is probably the gravity well area. Oh, there we go. Core insertion module activated. So that's what they were talking about? Come on, put at least a sign above it or something. Core insertion complete. Antimatter bomb. Find entrance to gravity well. Okay, well, that was over here. We're gonna blow the doors open? That's what we were doing with all this the whole time? Oh, I don't need to blow it open. Ah, they just opened it. Saves me the hassle. Go. There we go. Looks like some people tried to actually charge in here. Oh, the lift. Left without me. Boot the button. Are there any secrets here? Pity I didn't get to see these doors opening. Oh. Are you gonna come back up? I didn't even press the button. What is this? Lawlessness. Yeah, this is the area where we're looking at. Oh no, it's not. That's something completely different. Is that the gravity well generator? Console inactive. Insufficient power? Yeah, something like that. Power center opened. We need the power cube. Ooh, heck. Oh, yep, right. You dudes summon more dudes. Ow, 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 ow. Stop creating dudes. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Also, I had been fiddling around with the settings I use for OBS, so things might be looking a little bit better than they used to. Since my computer's a bit better now, so I can make things look a bit nicer. That really is a power cube. Boop. Gondola systems activated.
Computer updated.
Use gondola to enter gravity well. Okie dokie. Ooh, there's actually some armor in it. Yoink. 108 health and armor. Gondola activated. Ooh, neat. Okay. Where are we going? Yep, that's us. Antimatter core and pod secured. Yep. Oh. So we've got to blow the place up, then we've got to come back and take the fighter out of here? Unless the fighter's got to follow us.
Computer updated.
Destroy the gravity well. Engage and destroy the Black Widow Guardian. Oh, that sounds delightful.
Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Can I? Oh, come on. It just makes me feel bad. What's it called? Wanamat. I'd actually have been quite a bit closer to the end of this than I thought. Ooh, hey. Hello. You're a big stompy robot. And you're summoning the little ones. Oh, great. I'm just going to focus on you. Unless you're just going to summon infinite swarms of them. I like this, though. A unique boss. There's not a boss with... Actually. Look at that. She's hitting where I'm going to go. Or she's shooting where I'm going to be. So you can't just circle strafe. Damn it. Developers are learning. Here we go. How does this even work? Because they're strong. They're based off humans, aren't they? How can you have a massive human like this? Oh no! She blew up. There we go. Yay! Just have to get rid of these little critters. Oh hey! Ooh heck! You're a biggin. Round 2? What the heck are you throwing at me? I couldn't see those, they were just completely black. Eat grenade. Hyper blaster. Ow. So what are you shooting? You're shooting like homing bombs or something like that. Okay, gotta do a lot more ducking in and out of cover then, I suppose. All that armor and health I had just completely gone. I probably could have done the first stage a bit better, but oh well. Just hold up a moment. Oh, you gotta... Hey, it's my defensive orb. Oh, that's how it works. Actually shoots lasers. Doesn't seem to work too well when you get right up close to it. Oh, my orb. Interesting bot. Okay, use our cool shades. Use our armor vest. Oh, you actually have to turn it on. There we go. Everything's red and rad. I'm not gonna shoot you things, you just gotta summon them back. I mean, yeah, you know, add management, but remember the times when you had ammo. Nah. I kind of wish there was like a quick dash in this. That'd be neat. Like double tap and you do a short jump. Dodge! There. I was thinking, is there ammo down the hole where she came from? Doesn't seem so. Ow! Damn it. Grenade launcher's not too bad for dealing with these. Sometimes they dodge them, but it seems like that perhaps it's not as common that they'll dodge them as it is for rocket launchers. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. thought my little floaty orb was an enemy. What are those? Ow! They do hit surfaces, but they're just like fast-moving, homing projectiles. Okay, do I have a BFG? I do. I had enough for one shot. Is there some more ammunition for it here? There is, good. Oh, that actually adds to my armor? Wait, does my armor vest here actually use up my cells? That's kind of lame. Why does my armor take up ammunition? Ooh. Ow. It's a beefy sounding BFG. Ow. So maybe it's not good to use that armor vest, that shield vest if it's going to use up my cells. You actually summon more? Yes, you do. I just saw the little flash from one appearing. Lame. I got stuck. I think I got stuck on a little dude. This is tricky. Teslas! Chuck these all over the place. Or at least distract them. We're just going to mine the entire, you know, arena. It will be good for keeping control of these little critters. As long as I don't put them too close to each other. Oh, she is actually dealing with them. Perhaps not having as much of an effect as I would hope. Ow! Damn it! Made that kind of seem to work. Okay, let me see. You'll just focus on... yes, pistol time. Did that blow up my mines? I suppose it makes sense. Ow! I can't really just stick around cover because she's going to constantly advance on me. And those things, like... they seem to, like, suck me in a bit. It's weird. Are they like little mini black holes? Is that why I can't see what they are? I don't really want to use that. No! Okay, do I have that protection thingy? I do. Great. Wonderful assault. Come on. I'll sod you. I saw them coming, crawling closer. Bunny hopping it is. Bunny hopping in this feels odd. It's keeping me ahead of her later. That's rather nice. Oh, ow. Ow. But then, yeah, I was like jumping forward there. Oh. Ow. No, no quad damage. Suppose it was my momentum. Get used to the hops. They're going to continue for a bit. Ah! Come on! Okay, BFGs to the face! Can't have that much more health left. Oh, there we go. My little butt killed her. Still another one up there. Okay. That was tough. Neat boss though. And I don't entirely mind that it was, you know, shooting where I was. Some of the other bosses were quite a bit harder. Quite a bit easy to do just because you can circle strafe them and they always shot where you were rather than where you're going to be. So, it's nice. And bunny hopping helped also. Like, there's weird momentum. I'm not used to bunny hopping in this game. Like, you'll jump in a direction, but you can't change your direction easily. I'm pressing right now, and my angle is barely changing. If you want to change your direction, it's more like you have to change the camera. You have to turn more rather than just press left or right on the keyboard. Okay. Hello. Shodan? Use anti-matter bomb to destroy Gravity Well. Got to escape in that. Ooh, nifty. Where do I stick it? Ooh, heck. Okay. That's actually a cool effect. Yeah, it's just like blacking out everything. That's, yeah, it's neat. It's just like a black hole in the middle there. Force field deactivated. Oh, if this had the lighting of like the Unreal Engine, it would be able to show it off much more. Be able to do a much more impressive light show. Boop.
This is Private Stepchild calling the Demos. Stepchild calling the Demos.
Oh, straight to cutscene.
From the Gravity Well generator. Inform all remaining ground troops to evacuate the area.
Copy that, Stepchild. Now get out of there.
Roger. Stepchild out.
Security breach detected. You are not clear for takeoff.
Shit. I'm not going to make it. Stepchild Demos. Did it work?
Hell yes, it worked, Private. We're reporting total destruction of primary target and huge secondary chain reaction explosions all across the planet's surface. Nothing's living on that rock.
What about the others?
There aren't that many left to retrieve, Stepchild. You're one of the lucky few that made it out of that inferno in one piece.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Maybe we should have waited a little bit so that we could collect other people. No daring escape? Oh well. You have defeated the strong threat. Hooray! Yay! Ah, we get a little splash screen as well. Okay, well. That was Quake II Mission Pack 2 Ground Zero. Well, there wasn't that much more left of it. How about that? That's actually all the mission packs for Quake 1 and Quake 2 that I've done now, as well as the base games. What did I think of that overall? should come as no surprise to people who have watched this, that have watched this Mission Pack 2 playthrough, that I'm not too much of a fan of the turrets, which they have all over the place. Those could be either improved a fair bit or omitted entirely, as far as I'm concerned. Turrets are not a problem. It's really how they're used and just how big they are. They're really small, which means they're really annoying to hit, and you have to be very precise to hit them. Otherwise, they take a lot of damage. It's like 2 railgun shots, and that means it's like 3 direct rockets, and if you're not directly hitting them, it's going to take like 6 or something. And ammunition, that's just throwing ammunition away at something which can't move to attack you. But because of the way many of the enemies in this mission pack shoot to where you're going to be rather than where you are, if you can't really ignore them in an area as you can in the other mission packs, because you can't ignore the turrets when you're fighting other enemies, because you can't change your trajectory that often on top of everything else. At least that's my excuse, which I'm going with. It meant also, just because of how they were used, it's like, peek your head, you run through a corridor or go into a room. Oh, there's enemies there, and then a turret opens up behind you and shoots you in the back, and it's like, okay, fine. There's a turret in this corridor now, so I've got to walk into the room, go back down the corridor, hide around the corner, deal with the turret which appeared behind me, or the turret which is positioned directly above the doorway, and then deal with the enemies. Or deal with all the enemies as they come through the corridor, then deal with the turret. It just kind of breaks the flow of progressing through the level. Overall, the enemies, they did make a lot more use of the engineer medic enemies, which resurrect other guys and summon some others. I don't know how I feel about them. It's interesting seeing that, because that mechanic's not something which I think was shown too much in Quake 2 or the first mission pack. Perhaps for good reason. It is kind of annoying having to deal with a group of enemies with 1 or 2 of those on top of them, where you have to deal with those medic engineer guys. Because if you don't, they'll just keep summoning more dudes. And in this, at least, they were summoning Strog, which the grenade launching Strog with the machine guns, on top of the dudes with the machine guns, like the bulky grunts and the basic grunts with shotguns. So, on top of everything else, you're going to be dealing with, grenades being spammed everywhere. Hit scan machine guns and shotguns, and them on top of, and the engineer medic guys resurrecting other people around. So, if they're Centurions with the railguns, they're going to be making them pop back up. Just focus on using rockets and blowing up corpses is the easiest way to deal with them. Also, I found that they can resurrect each other, I think. There was like a blackened armored variant of the medic engineer type. Hold on, I keep saying that. Let me just go have a look and see exactly what that unit is called, because no. That will probably be a bit more helpful rather than the names which I come up for them, like baked bean cans. Okay, the enemy is called the medic. Wow, okay. So yeah, there's also... No, not that. Oh, the other one was the medic commander. Let's see. Medic commander is introduced in Ground Zero, is a stronger version of the regular medic with the same health as the Daedalus, which is the flying dude. The Daedalus is the jetpack dudes, which apparently are called Icarus, but they have the green shields to protect them, like the brains. The commander has a blaster like the regular medic and can heal their allies, but the commander can also spawn Strog in the battle. Okay, so it's only these guys which can spawn Strog, but I feel the medic commanders were used more often than the base medics. Creating squads of enemies out of nowhere to bring the player down. This makes a medic commander one of the toughest Strog in the game, although it has low health compared to the bosses, and 5.5 grenade launcher hits, 5 rocket shots, 4 railgun shots, or 1 BFG blast will kill it. Revive fallen Strog that are not being gibbed. Like medic command will shoot a rip. Yes. Spawns 1 to 4 Strog at a time to aid in killing the player. It could spawn light guard, shotgun guard, machine gun guard, enforcer, gunner, medics, and gladiators. Really? It could spawn gladiators? Oh jeez. I don't think I saw that. Oh, I didn't note it when it mentioned that. Was I saying centurions before? Gladiators are the ones with the rail guns. So yeah, that was perhaps used too often. And turrets, yeah. Health, 240. Come in different types. Blaster turrets and rocket turrets. Thankfully, there was no railgun turrets. I don't really like them. But yeah, I mean, overall, the level design was neat. We actually went around the levels a lot more than in previous mission packs. There was a lot more sort of heading back through an area to get to another place. Some of the ones like going through the waste treatment plants or whatever, you had to sort of go through them up into one area, open up or press a switch to open up a chamber in the previous area. So you have to go back and then, you know, sort of open up another area to advance further. That was interesting. It would help with a situation like that to have much more auto map or overview of the area and know where you are in relation to everything else and why you're doing things, and you know, so you know where your goal is and why you're going over this way. Apparently the guy we saw at the end in the drop pod was called Wanimal. And directly at the site of the gravity well that was trapping the human fleet in orbit. Yeah, he was stuck in there. Yeah. Okay. What about the weapons? It added 5 new weapons. The chainsaw, which I barely ever used. It was not very useful. It wasn't a constant attack like it is in Doom. It's a swing weapon, and so every now and then you're not attacking with it. The chain fist. We're getting Warhammer 40,000 on here. All up in here. I suppose you could use it for jibbing corpses. Yeah. There's the use for it. Etf Rifle. What's that stand for? Explosive Tipped Fletchet Rifle. Okay. Despite a much longer name, the Etf Rifle performs and even sounds like the classic Quake nail gun. The biggest difference is that Etf rounds are armor piercing, though in single player very few enemies wear shields. Oh, okay. So against the Daedalus with the shields, it would actually be more effective. Huh. Okay, I wrote it off as being pretty much just a nail gun, and for all intents and purposes, it seems like it is. It's just armor piercing, so it goes through the shields they have. Plasma beam. What's this? Functionally equivalent to the Quake's Thunderbolt, in that both are powerful sustained hit scan weapons with pinpoint accuracy. However, the plasma beam reaches much further with its beam than the Thunderbolt with its lightning, to the point where its range is practically infinite. Thunderbolt is the weapon I keep calling the lightning gun, or playing Quake. It uses 2 cells per shot. Yeah. It just chews through the ammunition. It's useful to snipe enemies from a distance, but It just uses a bit too much ammunition, I feel, to be really useful. Proximity launcher, that was nice to have just an extra load of grenades to use. Sticking them in the walls was fun. They didn't really deal too much damage, I felt like, but no, that was nice. And I like the animation for the proxy mines drilling into the wall and spreading out. And the Tesla mines. Yeah, it's like a lightning gun. You stick them on the ground, they bounce around, then they unpack and zap enemies. And the enemies will sometimes shoot them, which is nice, I suppose, to split up their focus. Though they do tend to... Well, they do shoot each other, so you can't shove too many into one area. They'll just... The first one which you place will zap all the others. What else is there? Defender Sphere? Protects its bearer by not only firing upon its master's attackers, but also reducing damage take by 50%. Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah. Okay, anyway, that's Quake II, Mission Pack 2, Ground Zero. That was enjoyable. The levels were neat. I've already gone over what I dislike about it, though. I think I liked Mission Pack 1 a bit better, even though the enemies in that had a lot more shieldings. A lot more shields. Yeah. Anyway, well, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again next time.